This is Iron Man's coolest suit-up ever. Tony reveals the arc reactor on his chest, and in an instant, nanotech armor spreads across his entire body. This is the brand new Mark 50. When Cull Obsidian comes at him with a full-force strike, Tony instantly forms a shield and blocks the blow. 4 launchers extend from Tony's back, and one massive blast sends Cull Obsidian flying hundreds of feet.
Where'd that come from?
But before Tony can enjoy the moment, Ebony Maw suddenly attacks, using his powers to launch Tony high into the air.
Tony, you okay? How we doing? Good, man?
Really good. Really good. Do you plan on helping out?
I'm trying. He won't come out.
Cull Obsidian comes after him again, so Tony quickly shoves Banner out of the way and unleashes a laser blast, taking him head-on. Meanwhile, Banner desperately tries to summon the Hulk, but Hulk simply refuses to come out. Tony and Cull Obsidian continue trading blows until Tony gets knocked down yet again. Just when things are looking bad, Spider-Man arrives at the perfect moment. But a second later, Cull Obsidian sends Spider-Man flying. The two launch a relentless counterattack and finally start gaining the upper hand. At the same time, Doctor Strange and Ebony Maw are locked in a battle of magic. Strange manages to overpower him for a moment and even injures him, but an enraged Ebony Maw blasts Wong away before pinning Strange against a wall with bricks. He tries to take the Time Stone directly, only to be burned by its protective spell. Furious, Ebony Maw slams Strange into the ground, then twists steel bars around his hands and body, planning to torture him until he gives up the stone. At the last second, the Cloak of Levitation carries Strange to safety. Tony immediately sends Spider-Man after him. Using his agility, Peter manages to catch Strange, but Ebony Maw activates the ship and sucks them both inside. Distracted by everything happening around him, Tony gets caught in Cull Obsidian's chain. Just when it looks like he's about to lose, Wong opens a portal and sends Cull Obsidian through it. Tony breaks free from the chain and immediately fires up his thrusters, chasing after the ship. The spacecraft quickly leaves Earth's atmosphere, and Spider-Man begins losing consciousness from the lack of oxygen. Just as he starts falling back toward Earth, Tony deploys the 17A armor, the brand new suit he designed for Spider-Man. The new suit instantly wraps around Peter's body, allowing him to breathe again. Tony then reaches the bottom of the ship, cuts his way inside with a laser, and secretly sneaks aboard. Meanwhile, the rest of the group decides to split up. Thor heads to Nidavellir with Rocket and Groot to forge a new weapon powerful enough to take on Thanos, while Star-Lord and the others travel to nowhere, hoping to stop Thanos from getting the Reality Stone. But they're already too late. The Collector has fallen into Thanos' hands. Seeing an opening, Gamora suddenly charges forward, slashes Thanos across the throat, then drives her blade straight through his heart. Just when everyone thinks Thanos is dead, everything around them suddenly disappears. It was all an illusion. Thanos already has the Reality Stone. Drax tries to attack, but the stone instantly tears his body apart. Star-Lord can only watch helplessly as Thanos takes Gamora away. The two then travel to Vormir. After making their way through the passage, they meet the Guardian of the Soul Stone, Red Skull. He tells Thanos that anyone who wants the Soul Stone must sacrifice the person they truly love. Hearing this, Gamora laughs. She believes Thanos has never loved anyone, which means he can never obtain the Soul Stone. But when Thanos turns around, tears are running down his face. Gamora may only be his adopted daughter, but Thanos has always loved her as his own. Desperate to stop him, Gamora tries to take her own life, but Thanos stops her just in time. In the end, Thanos makes his choice. When he wakes up again, the Soul Stone is already resting in his palm. Meanwhile, aboard Ebony Maw's ship, Doctor Strange finally regains consciousness. And just as Ebony Maw prepares to use brutal methods to force him to surrender the Time Stone, Tony finally arrives.